React content in the Discord. What it's really like to be a woman in gaming. What if I was a woman and I just played like Minesweeper? That sounds like women don't play real games, but no, Minesweeper's baller. There's a Minesweeper like adventure roguelike called Demon Crawl that's really good that I've played a few hours of.
Disgusting, repulsive, it's just not okay.
Sky Broadband and Guild Esports invited men to train in their new immersive gaming room. This
Mind
is what
scanners,
happened.
yes. Offensive and abusive language. In my mind, the Chocolate Rain music played. That would be perfect over this.
It's game time. 3.
Not because he's black,
What?
just because I feel like it would fit the mood. Aim lab! Aim lab!
My finger's fatiguing.
Ow. What do you mean?
What is going on up there?
Start playing him.
He's got those heavy clicks, those heavy kale micro switches.
Man's game, little girl. Oh, you're hot.
Hey.
Oh, you want to give me a kiss?
Oh, you?
Oh, come on, what's wrong? Why are you being a I bet you are
They're
so
lucky
fat in real life.
Hey.
They didn't use me.
Hey.
I mean,
Hey, you.
I doubt they're really punking these guys. These guys, they didn't invite these people in and go, oh, look what's happening. They're acting. But if they did pick random people and they picked me, in that scenario, there's only one answer. You have to get up and just jerk off and try and come on them through the wall.
Oi! Just spit or swallow. Oi, I'm talking to you.
I can't find out where you live.
Hey.
Oh, you want to give me a kiss?
Oh, you?
Nobody knows you
Fat
exist.
Kill yourself. Seriously, just go kill yourself.
You and
I just
all
recorded
the
your
women
voice
that
down.
play man's game,
I will-
little girl.
I will-
Oh, you're hot.
right
I
now.
bet you want a kiss.
Oh, you? You're lucky I don't know your address, otherwise
Nobody would care if you died tomorrow.
He wouldn't care if I died tomorrow. No!
What the hell was that about?
This training room isn't real, but all the language you just heard was. That's probably a good training room, to be honest. Because it allows you to practice focus. Aim training while actively being distracted probably actually makes you better. It's an advantage to be treated like that. 3 out of 4 women under 25 face abuse whilst gaming online every day. Do they... Okay, out of those 3, how many care?
I've heard much worse than that.
This is every day for me. I want gaming to be a safe space for us.
You're not in danger. You're not in danger! Say the truth. You don't want to have dicks on your team in Valorant.
Change needs to happen now.
Change needs to happen now.
Change needs to happen
What
now.
change?
Stand with women in gaming, because there is no room for abuse.
Sky.com/no room for abuse. Sky Broadband, in partnership with Guild Esports, is raising awareness of the abuse women experience while gaming online. To learn more about how to recognize abusive behavior and become an ally, go to our educational resources developed in partnership with the award-winning anti-cyberbullying organization, the Cybersmile Foundation. That's like if Deus Ex was a Japanese IP, the Cybersmile Foundation would be a faction. Stand with women in gaming. Share our film. I did it! I made gaming safer. I shared it with you. We're committed to making gaming a safe space for women. Launching on Stop Cyberbullying Day. The tools in games for getting rid of people you don't want contacting you, reporting them getting automatically caught, reported by the system to be looked at by a person. I think those are extremely robust. I don't know really what more you'd want done. Launching on Stop Cyberbullying Day, June 16th, the Sky Guild Gaming Center will open its doors to women and their allies for its inaugural event, The Lobby Live, a new safe space for all gamers. I don't want to be molested, so I'm not going to go into an obvious, I don't know. I feel like saying somewhere safe is a huge red flag. The most genuinely dangerous people, the people you're going to get harmed by, are the ones who are like, come under my wing, little one. I'm safe. I'm not touching that. Holy fuck. I feel like getting owned in a game you care about and think you're good at and getting a self-esteem hit probably causes you more psychological trauma than any insult or threat online. I think that's probably more of an intense psychological blow than anything else, and that's fine. How do sexist attitudes create toxic gaming environments, and how does this impact gaming? They also promote toxic gaming environments by fueling aggression, hostility, exclusion, and a culture of toxicity that can negatively impact player experiences. It sounds like they're talking about good sports. It sounds like what they should really want is good sportsmanship. Not really anti-sexism, just good sportsmanship. How to recognize abuse. It's a quiz! How many women under 25 years old face abuse while gaming online? You said 3 out of 4. Well done, you are correct. 3 out of 4 women face abuse. Well done! But you need to do more. Of the 75% who received the abuse, what percentage of them said they received abuse of a sexual nature? 80%? Well done! Increase this. Is sexist abuse common in gaming? How common is common? Do you mean, like, percentage of interactions? What percentage of gaming is even done with other people? What is misogyny and how does it impact gamers? Misogyny is a term used to describe the way some males feel when losing to women gamers. Technically true though. It's used like that sometimes. Misogyny is when a male gamer respects his women teammates and treats them equally. The person making this quiz doesn't respect this initiative. Misogyny is when women are subjected to sexist behavior, harassment, abuse, threats, discrimination, and exclusion. No, isn't misogyny just a general attitude of dislike or distrust toward women? Isn't that what misogyny is? Those might be manifestations of misogyny, but that's not what misogyny is. What are the most common forms of discrimination and exclusion? Okay, answer 1. Women gamers are sensitive and easily offended, so regular banter and trash talk is just too much for them. The person writing this quiz probably thinks that. Otherwise, they wouldn't have fucking put that into a quiz that's meant to be about supporting women. You can't put that as a fucking answer. Women gamers don't really face discrimination or exclusion when gaming. They just want attention. You can't put these as options! What are you doing? Did they put those joke answers in? Like gimmick answers in so that they can say 90% of gamers clicked these answers? What kind of impact does sexist abuse and discrimination have on the mental health and well-being of women gamers? They can contribute to feelings of anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. Sexist abuse and discrimination only affects people who are overly sensitive, and they shouldn't be gaming anyway. Oh, additionally, repeated exposure to sexist and abusive language can lead to desensitization, making it harder for women to recognize and address sexist abuse in their daily lives. I don't think someone saying "suck my cock" on Valorant leads to you being like, no, it's okay that my boyfriend hits me. How do sexist attitudes create toxic gaming environments, and how does this impact gaming? Sexist attitudes create toxic gaming environments by cultivating an unsafe and unwelcoming. Unwelcoming, sure. If you're hopping into games, you talk, and then people are like instantly, people on your own team are like talking shit to you. Sure. Unwelcoming. Unsafe? Nah. When can stereotypical in-game representation of women contribute to misogyny within the gaming industry and community? The representation of women in games does not contribute to misogyny within the gaming community. Sorry, that is incorrect. Please try again. How do you measure that? The in-game representation of women is irrelevant to misogyny in gaming. Sorry, that is incorrect. Please try again. How do you know? How do you know? What's the measurement? The representation of females in video games can contribute to misogyny when harmful gender stereotypes and female objectification is perpetuated. Sorry, Sweaty, I can objectify fucking anyone, no matter how you design them. You can't stop that. You can't stop that. It happens in the eye of the beholder. You can't do it. You can't stop it. I don't care how many million papers you write on the male gaze. You're wrong. How does the discrimination and exclusion of women gamers impact the future of gaming? The person who wrote this fucking quiz is one of us. It's literally someone in this chat room right now. No. The person who came up with these answers is an absolute shitlord. Listen to this answer. Question, how does the discrimination and exclusion of women gamers impact the future of gaming? Answer 2 is, it could lead to a less abusive community. Fewer women reduces the concerns surrounding sexism and abuse. They know. That's a banger of a joke response. That's so good.